The book of Romans 15:4. See how you see fit for us today. I appreciate him.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate every opportunity he gives us to be able to get this thing right. That's a pressing way too. You gotta be able to press. Gotta be able to take correction. Isn't that right? You gotta be able to abstain. I'm telling y'all, this the walk we got right here, and I appreciate it too. All right, this is Romans 15:4. Listen.
Or whatever Nikatab before.
That's right. What came before this? What about it?
Nikatab Telometer.
That's the whole goal right there. Listen.
So that through endurance.
See that? That's what we're looking at right now. Don't quit. That's the, people don't hear that part. We've been reading that a long time, and it come back to show you that you don't think a lot of it. Because you say, well, we always start here, but you can see where people fall short at. What he told you to do, he told you not to quit. You know what I'm saying? People say, well, you quit before, what knowledge were we in? So a lot of things Yahuwah allowed us to do to a period of time until knowledge came. In the 17th chapter of the book of Acts of the Shalakim, I think about verse 33, he said, the time this ignorant Elohim winked. That's what he said. Then he said, but now he command all men everywhere to repent. It's the stuff they did. Y'all didn't know. Elohim said he winked at it. He winked at it. He said, but now he commanded all men everywhere to repent. He realized it's some stuff I got to give them. They didn't know. That's what he realized. He said they didn't know me. Why would he tell them that all your benin shall be taught of me? What did they know before that? You ain't gonna believe it. They did like this. Because they didn't know. That's what he realized. He realized they didn't know. Like that, man. Don't y'all know it's a difference when you have the knowledge of and when you don't? Last time, y'all, people give the bypass for stuff that they know. And some things were like, they didn't know. And it came down to folk crucified Yahushua. The writer said they didn't know. He said, had they known, they wouldn't have done it. People don't, man, they know them people gotta be stupid. They gotta be downright retarded. They done crucified the Savior. They said, you'd have done the same thing. Right. You didn't know either. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. See, I appreciate you, the fact that he allowed it to come to pass for us, that we sit here and we starting to really grasp it and realize the importance of what we're hearing. You can't take it for granted. Every time you hear it, it gives you a chance to come back and examine yourself to see, do you understand where you got to be at? Do you understand the levels he's telling you to do, going through without quitting? Why would you tell me not to quit? What am I going to go through? Maybe, right now I don't feel like quitting. He said, yeah, I know, but it's going to get tight. Where you think you don't need it now. A lot of us, we take for granted, like right now, how many of y'all quitting on your mind right now? How many of y'all quitting ain't on your mind? That's because situations ain't on you yet.
Right.
Let the right situation come.
Right.
Why would he put that in there if it ain't gonna come to want to quit? Just let me know. So if I could take it lightly, but it's a reason why. Because when you get him, the pressure start hitting, you don't look at, man, I gotta hold on. Everything ain't gonna say want to quit. I gotta go back to the word. Why he give you a right and tell you that all the Ketuvim were given by inspiration of Elohim and they're proper for doctrine, for reproof, for correction? Why would I be need correction? I'm gonna be doing something wrong. For instruction and doing right. Why am I gonna need instruction doing right? I'm doing something wrong. That I may be Talmud. What am I if I'm not if I may be Talmud? That's right. I'm imperfect. See, we look at the word, when I look at you, you just quoting it. You really ain't thinking about, why would you give me a book of correction? Because that's the only way you're going to get it right. Right. I already tried that with people. It's got to be written. It's got to be based upon what's written. And when you really get that mindset and concept that this ain't just a man's book, it's a book of how a man needs to live. We get stuck with it's a man's writing. Who else would you write? Who else would you give it to? You ain't a spirit. Why did I give you a spirit? I'm giving you a writing for a man to translate so he can become Ruachni. That makes sense. So, we get fought on. I feel like a white man wrote it. It was written for a man. This whole book was written for a man. The decree that Adam got was different than the decree that the animals got. His decree was different than what the trees got, and the grass, and the mahim. He why they get to do that and I have to do this? He said, because you're a man. You're a man. I get instruction to the man. We didn't think about it. The book is the instructions for a man. People look at everybody, watch video, people watch all kind of stuff and going to play, trying to learn to be a man. He said, this is the book that teach you how to be a man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a book for a man, and that man is not just for him first, for him to understand the science of who he is and what he has to become. Y'all got it. Even though Adam was, a man coming into existence, appreciate so much with him. That's my lawyer. You're gonna need a lawyer. That's what Lee Williams said. Gonna have two of them. I thought I was gonna have Maya pop up in there, had me two attorneys coming out. Miss Smith said, get my attorneys in here. She wanna do malpractice. I walked down with my kid. Them folks there, they be looking for cases. Ain't that right? They had their friend walking out. They got a major critical surgery. And they had their friend running there and bumped that scalpel. Yacht! Done cut straight up through there. And she sit outside with a card. You looking for an attorney? Ain't that right? You had an ingrown toe there, they'll cut both of your legs off. And you ask them, do I have a case? Yeah, you sound like you got a case. Yeah, it's crazy. You're gonna be in trouble if that doctor just dropped their insurance that day before they did their surgery. Ain't that right? It's tough out here. Then you gonna let Maya work with you? No. That's it, no he gonna lose. She'll hate him. She'll try to take it out. I gotta watch you. We gotta watch you, Maya. Are you fighting for the doctors or you fighting for the client? We'll call you later.
Doctors can be the client.
Then we do a surgery, just let you know, before we go down our surgery, we'll give you that card, be like, ain't that right, Lawyer Maya? All right, appreciate it. Finish this up, listen.
And through the Nakumath,
The comfort.
of the Ketubim, we might have Tikva.
See that's important for us. the hope of why we do what we do. Let's see. Let's see how it go. 24th chapter of the book of Auryah. I need something to stay awake. Do what y'all gotta do, cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's getting later than what y'all thinking, man. The teaching changed for a reason. I guarantee you. I wouldn't mind getting up here and give you 15, 20 minutes and I can sit down. I want to start running Hayward down as soon as possible. What I told you, give me?
24.
Oh, that's right. Auryah. 24, what verse I told you?
Yes.
That's the verse right there. I'm talking about 30. Back at the 24, 25. Let's see that side. Auryah. Listen.
Excuse me. He said to them, alas, you who lack da'at and slow of log to Aman in all that the Namaim have spoken.
That's what he told them.
Was it not necessary for the Mashiach to bear all these things and to be brought into his kabul?
Let's look at the word necessary. That's with him. We ain't stupid. We know what necessary is. Got an idea anyway, how it's used. That's how they go today. I don't know. All my confidence in Yahuwah. I just said, required to be done, achieve, or present, needed, essential. I didn't know all that was attached to necessary. If you'd asked me, necessary means it's a need in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a need. So now it's required to be done. Necessary. That's something important. You'd be surprised at how much writing that we're here. And it's kind of like with legalism when you're dealing with a lawyer. It's sometimes key words are what you're looking for that can make a whole difference of a meaning of a statement. The fact that he said, was it not? They were slow to believe. Why were they slow to believe? Listen, and I'm gonna tell you what you could pick up. You pay attention to the conversation, what you do sometimes. When they cross-examine people, sometimes they'll listen to statements that they made while they were on the stand, and they'll say they want to cross-examine the witness. Based off a certain thing they said, they come back to particular, and the witness thinking, I know I said what I know my stuff was right. Then they get them back and they get them on particulars in what they said. There's certain things in what you said that make me question some things, to find out whether your statement is true or false, to make sure you're accurate or not. Y'all got what I'm saying? So let's think about it. He just called them, he said, alas. That they, in James' version, it say call them a fool because they didn't believe it. Well, let's look at a couple of things, first of all. First of all, you the Savior of the world. What am I looking at you to do? Looking at you to save. I'm looking for you to save. So when I see we going through situations, things happening, and then I see you, out of all people, the Savior, get taken and get stripped down and get beat and get spat on.
Right.
Let's just be practical. You the Savior. I'm looking for you to defend.
Right. Right.
They took you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Why would I believe this? Why wouldn't there be some reservation? Okay, I give you the 5,000 men, not including women and children you fed. I give you that. I'll give you blind Bartimaeus. I give you that. I ain't gonna take nothing away. I give you the man sitting at the pool for 38 long years. All that I give it to you. I give you the woman touched the hem of your garment. I give you all that. I give you Jairus, who came in. He was a chief of an army. He came in. Yeah. He told you don't even come in here. He told you to speak the word.
That's right. That's it.
When he got back to the house, when he saw his opportunity, he told him, he said, listen, man, he said, I'm a man of authority. I tell people to go, they go. When I tell them to come, they come.
That's right.
I'm not even worthy for you to come in my house.
That's right.
Just speak the word. I give you that. I give you all that. And then some. But when I seen them take you, when I seen you were defenseless, I heard what you said. You don't think that I could pull out to the Abba? That could have been a cop-out. Yeah. Like, man, he'd have got me, dumped me, slammed me, and I tell y'all, you know what, I had to let that nigga do that. Y'all thinking?
Yeah.
I seen him scoop you up real good, get you real high, and I saw your feet kicking. It ain't funny, but you think about that. What are you going to go with?
Right.
Man, let me tell you something. Y'all, man, I could have dusted that joker, man. I could have took him out. You believe in me, you think, I'm standing on that.
Nah.
It's questionable.
Yeah.
I seen you do a lot of stuff, but at that point, you got me questioning things.
Yeah.
See, this is what people don't look at. You have to look at, they don't like my word, the humanity. Isn't that right? They said, what that word there, preacher? I said, that ain't no word. I got one for, I said how it's not a word. You human? That's the ninity. Keep me a bag of words. So now, with that being said, and the reason why you need to look at this, because it's more than just what you hear.
Yeah.
And just seeing, you have to encompass it and have a relationship. Okay? Now he's telling them they're food and they slow a lot to believe all that did not be said. To say that is to say you starting to doubt certain parts of the writing. No different than us.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on. We don't do that. Let's not tell that lie. Yeah. Certain parts of the words are easier to believe than others.
Yeah.
Certain parts you just can't see it.
Right.
I can't see it. What you expect them to do? It's invisible. Don't ask me to believe in the invisible unless I've seen the visible. Y'all got it?
That's right.
We tend to believe there's a couple of things of how we operate. You operate from your senses. Now, some of you got 6 senses. Not only can you smell, you can give off odors. That's 6. You're a skunk. You like that, Ernie? I like that. Listen, when you make serial killer laugh, you're doing something. Here I come.
That's right.
So with everything that you're hearing, it's us. This ain't just them, this us. You just don't believe it. Now, he's calling them fools. James say fools. He said a lie, in amazement that y'all haven't believed all that did not be have spoken. He said, ought not the Mashiach had did what, Lee?
Was it not necessary
So hold on, was it not? Let's look at what you said necessary, which is not. So basically what he said, it was required to be done in order to achieve so he can, or present, so he'll be able to present himself. Y'all got it? And it was needed. It was essential. Essential, that means promoted something.
Yeah.
It promotes someone, it's essential. Y'all got what I'm saying?
Yes,
all
sir.
these things are things we don't really think about. And then what he said, this is what he said.
Was it not necessary for the Mashiach
Essential.
to bear all these things
See, to bear all these things to do what?
and to be brought into his caboose?
You see what he said? In order for him to be brought into his caboose. So what did you do at that point? Now this one he started cussing him out, he lost it. What did he do?
Then he began with Mushah.
See what he said? What he did? What he went back to? He said, then what he did, he took the book and said, listen, this ain't even about the book. How would it not be about the book and it's your salvation?
Right.
Right.
The only reason I was hanging out with you, the first reason was because of the writings.
Right.
The only reason I acknowledged you and I allowed you to sing out was because of the writings.
Right.
So what are you going to use now to convince me?
Right.
The writings. So he began at Mushah, and what does he do?
And with all the
See
Naba'im,
that? With all the Naba'im.
and explained to them all of the Kitabim that spoke about
Listen,
him.
Now, why is that important, hand? That he began at Mushah, all the Naba'im. What was his statement? Who knows what his statement been before? Hands? How about the fact that he said, lo, I come in the volume of the book? There's some people don't forget what you say. If you came in the volume, so you came in the volume, which is the fullness of.
Right.
This is what he's trying to show. In order to get you back to believe, this is how you say. Remember the writing were, he that among on me as to who?
Kitabim.
So what would he naturally have to use to convince me? That's right. Because I'm trying to get you to obtain the Ruach HaKodesh. See, the reason why the way we've been going, okay, we're going to be moving this way, toward the Kadim, okay? With that going, you can't do it without the writings. He said, Dawood said the word was a light unto my feet and it was a lamp to my path.
That's right.
So the word is saying we're going this way.
Yep.
So whatever I got ain't going this way, gonna be left. I'm telling you, this is how we'll be moving.
Sir.
Everything that's gonna move in a way of light or is going to go this way.
That's right.
Y'all got what I'm saying? It's so important for us to acknowledge this and look at where these people are and look at how it's the same relationship. Any one of us been that we'd have done the same. I would have got that tell me something. No, I was believing the whole time. No, I wouldn't have. Once they came up, we sit here and grab that man and got that man. That man couldn't do nothing, get them 4 hands, and they untied that man and walked that man. I'm done.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do? Y'all know how many people quit right now if you see me fall down and you see me go contrary? You see me you'll give it. It's just the natural part of a man. You'll feel like now you find out my ability have been limited. What he does me is limited, so there's no need to continue on. See, this is what he did with other people. He stopped them. They had limits to their ability. He said, but I want you to pay attention to a source, and I want you to be the source of information at that point. Let's look at some, see if that's some, see if that Byth Yahu, see if that's 16, Byth Yahu 16:11. 16, I know that brings tears to Malcolm. He told James, he close enough, you go ahead and put that Bible out there. I thought he was talking about Rick James at first. He's not King James. Hey, man, I said, man, have you seen King James? He said, that's what you call him. We called him Queen James. Man, y'all people, man, look at him. How many of y'all come here for the word? I know we come for the word. But the other stuff don't hurt, don't do it. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
How is it that you do not bana that it was not about Lakam that I said to you, guard yourselves from the leavening of the Parashim?
Pay attention. Now, we heard how many times? This is not our first time here. We go here for a reason. I want it down, but that's fine. Now, he told them to be, well, let's see the 10th verse. What did he tell them?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Or the 7 loaves of Lakam of the 4,000.
We'll go for that. Give me 9 then.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Do you not yet bana nor remember the 5 loaves of Lakam
Further up than that,
of the
fine.
5,000 Anashim and how many baskets full you picked up? Or the 7 loaves of Lakam of the 4,000 Anashim and how many large baskets you picked up?
What happened?
How is it that you do not bana that it was not about Lakam that I said to you,
But what?
guard yourselves from the leavening of the Parashim and the Sadakim?
Okay. So now, we didn't go back far enough, that's fine. So he started giving them other analogies of things that happened that they could use. He gave them things, but look, everything he gave them, he said it was from experience. He's telling them some things that's book formed. He told them beware the leaven of the Parashim because they were separatists. What do separatist typically do? Integrate with who? So he started telling them that I need you to beware of the leaven of the separatists because their leaven is probably going to do what? Cause you to say, what would separatists do? Yeah. That's why they call people separatists, because they keep themselves from other people. We do the same thing. We call Kodashim. Now he said, but what you want to do, because you got to make sure you pay attention because you don't want to contradict a science that you put into play that we were separated people. But he said, but you want to be careful about their teaching, right? So now what did he use? He used something they know, leaven. Come Wednesday, Layla, what you gonna do if somebody come up and try to give you some leaven? Are you gonna think about, well, I mean, it's not, are you gonna entertain it?
No,
Or you gonna
sir.
get it, maybe just put it around your mouth, just hold on to it. Because you were told you were supposed to do what with leaven? None in your bed. So I gotta be careful what I put in here. All right, I gotta be careful what I put in here. God, that's what, it being careful about what you put in your inward parts. We already got the decorative for the outside, but we gotta be careful what's going on in our inward part. He said, I want you to pay attention to their teaching. Because their teaching will cause you to do something too. It'll cause something to change in you as well. So you have to be, but how did they understand it first? Is at the first of their interactions. So the things that they naturally did play a part of their understanding, giving them the ability to do. So what were they supposed to do from the very first day? Come up with Lakam, which is unleavened bread. What were they supposed to do the very first day? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. He said the very time, get rid of it. So the first time you come with it, we getting rid of it. So it's a practice. That's why I told you when people trying to do this, teaching, this is a lifestyle. This ain't something they just picked up off the street. We already do this. You were supposed to make sure there was no leaven anywhere. So I understand when he tell me that let not sin therefore reign.
In your mortal body.
I just say don't have no leaven in my house.
Yeah.
How's what I understand it? So you search through your house, you go through things. You know sometimes most of us will find some old stuff that we hadn't ate and we don't know, didn't even realize, and you ain't gonna believe it when the word comes. Yeah. I ain't even know that was still there. Yeah. I had forgot all about it, I had got that.
Yeah.
I had, you know what, and I hadn't ate it or done that with it, just been there, but if it sit too long, you'll wind up using it.
That's right.
That'll he'll look at you, keep that old hay, it'll come back up. Yep. So now he's trying to tell him about, I want you to be careful, but he gave it to him in a way that where I don't have to get so in detail based off of practice of how we live. You should get it if I told you 11, right? Yeah. And they were coming close up to coming to what? Let's get rid of it. So you got something that you already have an idea how it works. Come on.
Then they benah that he did not tell them to guard from the leavening of the Lakam.
See that? Then they realized he wasn't talking about bread. He said, did you forget about the bread I gave you? Because they were thinking, did somebody forget to bring some bread? They want to know, did somebody forget to bring it? He said, no, he wasn't. That wasn't what he was talking about. Then they understood that he was talking about what?
But rather from the teaching of the Parashim and the Sadakim.
You see that? That's amazing. Now when you look at something, he's talking about the teaching these people. See, now that makes sense. Let's say, say that Byth Yahuchanan said that too? No. Say that Byth Yahuchanan 1. What is it, Byth? 1 to 10? What is it, 114? None of my mind gone now. Yeah. Was it 1 and 10? 1 and 10? 2 and 10? 1 and 10. Listen. 1 John, they'll call it. 1 and 10, what did it say?
First, if we say
Third. Second. That's what I said, Ben. Oh, it's second chapter. It's a lot going on in here. I'm like, they got me so confused. Third, 16. I'm like, I forget sometimes. I'm like, I'm pretty much know my areas somewhere around here. Kind of know my areas. Let's see that 1 and 10. Listen.
if anyone comes to you
I don't know what they mean either. And do what?
and does not bring this teaching,
And don't bring this teaching. What did he say?
do not receive him into your bed.
Oh, why would I let him in my? Why would he be talking about my house? And what else happened?
And do not give him for shalom.
See that? And don't get them nothing that help them go further with it. Listen.
For he who asks for his shalom
Do what?
participates in his Roshah works.
And those are the things right there we have to be careful about. See, they understood certain things, not bringing certain things into their house. It's just certain things they looked at, it's supposed to be kept. And how it was kept, so they understood it was an order. So we're not even just talking about just your physical house. They understood their physical house from the physical thing they did. They understood it also referred to them. When he told them about building him a house and how eloquent it was and how it was supposed to be, how it's supposed to be designed in and without, they understood the importance of that. And then he came and told them later, said, guess what? You're our house. You're my house. They realized. Think about it. The house was always known to be a beautiful place that they built for him, in and without. We learned that first when New Ark made this, when he built the ark. He told them to pitch it within and without. Pitch means erect it and fix it firm, inside and out. It had to have durability. It was carrying some precious cargo.
Right.
So he had to look at what you, man, I'm giving you the raw Hakadah. How you think you gotta be constructed? Then you gotta be careful what you let in it. Somebody come up, you supposed to have 2 of the unclean, you supposed to have how many? 7 of the unclean. Yep, that boat done sunk. Supposed to be 4. 2, the male and the female. 2, the clean supposed to have 7, 4, which is 14, the male and the female 14. Somebody come and try to fit 15 on, not in him. Somebody got 5. They figure, you don't know, somebody might die on one of them might die doing the way, so you have somebody have an extra one. No. Couldn't even receive it. See, it's things you really have to get. When New Ark was given specific instruction, why would he do anything different? Why would they do different? I was told to take 2, the male and the female. They give me 4. I would never take 5 or 6. Of the clean, you're supposed to take 7, the male and the female, so I got 14. I would never take 15 to 16. I wouldn't even receive them. Right. Y'all got it?
Yes,
There's
sir.
a lot of things when we go back and look at the writers, they play a part on how these people work, or how they moved, and why Yahuwah worked for them. I always look at these people like these were some real special people. They was as ordinary as you and I was. Do me a favor, give me 2 $5 bills, you don't mind? I from up down. Or somebody got 2 $5 bills on them? I don't know, man, so don't worry about it if he ain't. If you got them, I ain't gonna tell no lie, you give them to him, I ain't gonna probably give them back, so don't get all personal about it. Let me say something. I got 2 right here. You know what? Don't worry about it. I got it right here. Yes, sir. What a reason? Let's see. Come do me a favor. Hold both of these up. I need you to stand up here and hold both of these up for me, please, sir. You can hold both of them. They can see that's good right now. Now, let me tell you something. You hold them up so they can see them. They got all $75 there. Okay. Something that costs $1, could I buy it?
Yes, sir.
With which one of those?
Either one.
If something costs $2.90, could I buy it?
Yes, sir.
With which one of them?
Either one.
If something costs $5 exactly, no tech, $5 exactly. Which one can I use? Either one. Turn them, let them see them. Which one look different? Can you see them? For count. Tell me, y'all see any different? Any distinguishing marks?
No, sir.
Anything that separate one of them?
No, sir.
Let me show you something. You put them back together. You're not hold them back up. No, hold them up like that. What can that do that this can't do? You know why I chose this one? Because it was according to election. Now, one of them told me to pick them, didn't they?
No.
I chose them. Now, any one of these could do the same thing, but this is the one I chose. When you set yourself up to feel like you're better than somebody, you really not.
Come on,
Right.
come on.
It's just who I chose. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold it, get that one now. Let me get that one. So what I just did, I rejected that one and I took this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they can do the same thing.
Same thing.
Now, guess what I can do though with this one? That one I keep, I leave, I set aside. Kodash. Y'all got it? This one I take, I put it out in the market. Guess what it do? It increases. Both of them with the same ability. It's where I put you at the increase.
Yeah.
I put this one up and do nothing. It's Kodash, because Kodash just means set aside. Right. You can be set aside for Rosh too.
Right.
I think the word is Kasham, C-H-A-S-A-M. I think it's devoted. It means set aside for destruction. I want to say C-H-A-S-A-M. You can look it up and see. Should be devoted, set aside. It can be set aside, devoted to destruction. See now, how much ability these $5 had in them being picked? How much part did they play? What's the difference? Can you help me out? What's the difference of? Matter of fact, move them around and see. They just move around for this and see that now. They're showing to them which one did I pick. That's right. That's just it. Because see, that's showing you right there. You know what's interesting about that? In the 10th chapter of the book of Romans, he told you there's no difference between the Yehudi or the Greek.
Right.
He said the same Adon is rich upon all of them that call upon him.
That's right.
So I picked this one, and I put it out where it can increase. Both having the same bit, it's what I do with it makes the difference. This father I be a fool talking about where they can go and what they can do. You can't do nothing without me.
Right.
I be a fool to tell you what all I can do. I can't do nothing without him. He makes the difference. What I increase, I do nothing. I appreciate it.
Good stuff.
See, it's a lot of stuff we don't think about because, you know, we all kind of get tired of it, include me. You need include me. We all kind of get caught up in ourselves. And it's a lot of stuff I want to do, a lot of things I like to accomplish because I'm a man. Yeah. But he said, don't lose sight of what your ultimate goal is. That's to make sure you make it in the mouth cool. So he had to put in my mind a pattern. So he said, it's not just, oh, I just live right and then he gonna come back and get me. No, it's a system. Everything has to work inside of a system. You remember you played football? You remember you just said, man, y'all just go out there and play. You remember that when you play at Auburn, they tell you just go out there and just play?
No, sir.
You just go out there and run into them. No, it's a system.
Right.
Got a system. We doing play. Nobody go out there, man. All right, what we gonna do? Everybody, I'm just gonna take off. I'm just run over here. I'm gonna be over here in the corner. What you talking about?
That's right.
It's gotta be structured. Same thing with Babby. Get your money, get the ball, just go out there, man. Listen, just make something happen.
No, sir.
No fools. They gonna coach. Come on, we're gonna do a pray. Last at 3.1 second or that. Listen, we down 10 points. We gonna talk. They gonna, man, what y'all think? They just go out here and just throw the ball. We're not doing no stupid stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna try to design something to work with inside of that time. So you know what happened though? Let me say, how we look at it. What happened? You look at the time being restricted, but the work stayed. Think about this. Listen, he talked about how one time how he had constricted time to make it shorter. Right. You think about this, you down by, even in football, you down by, just say you down by 13 points and you got 48 seconds. They ain't gonna say, man, you know what? We ain't gonna make nothing have no fun. We playing in 48 seconds. The coach, we finna come up with a scheme that come up in 48 seconds that could possibly be a win.
Yeah.
That's just automatically what you're looking to do. So you know what Yahuwah looked at? He looking at the time done got shorter. He said, I got a scheme where I can get them all saved within inside the time frame.
Yeah.
That's what you appreciate about him. That's what a good coach does. You come up with a scheme, you don't tell the team. The team might look and say, no, we still got it. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
It's 8.3 seconds. We down 11 points. We trying to come up with a plan to do. We trying to come up with a plan. You get a 3-point and somebody foul you. We gotta try to get it back. And we get to the line, listen, we gotta try to get them. They're gonna come with something. We gotta try to get them to foul you again, miss the second, miss it. We get it back off, we get it back in, we get a timeout. You're thinking, that's crazy. Look, we gotta win it. You always looking, how do we still win it?
That's right.
You know what you do? We give up early. You look, we got time. Check the scoreboard. We the winning team.
Right.
Check the scoreboard. We the winning team.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help y'all out. People don't look at how important it is when you watching this. He was trying to show them. You got to pay attention to how things are set up and how things are given you because it's a purpose. That's why I looked at them, even telling them about if any come in don't bring their doctrine. We just learned, he told them, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees. These people will separate you. What they do, they separate. What they teaching gonna do? It's gonna separate you. So you got to be mindful when they look at things. They always look at reverting back to what do we know as a custom. Y'all got it.
Yes,
when Yahushua went into the Connect set, they called the synagogue. Why did he go in there?
As a custom was.
He just popped up. You know how it is. Ain't that going on? Saturday afternoon, everybody sleeping late. No, he went there either. This the custom.
That's right.
He understood why he went. This is what we do.
Yep.
Okay. So now with that being said, come on back to that 16th chapter. Let me show you something. 16th chapter, book of Byth Yahuchanan. They call it Matthew. It's the gift of Yahuwah. 16, where you left off at? 14?
13.
13?
Yes, sir.
16, 13. Listen.
And it came about.
I was say that wasn't a bad year either. Go ahead.
And it came about when Yahushua came into the region of Caesarea of Philippos, he asked his Talmudim, saying,
What did he ask them?
Who do the Bani of Anashim say about me?
See that? He want to know, what did they say? What did they call me?
Who is he, the Ben of Adam?
Listen.
And they said, some say he is Yahuchanan, the
See that?
immerser.
That's what they said. He was the Yahuchanan, the immerser.
And some say Auryah, and others say Yirmiyahu,
See
or
that?
one of the Nabaim. And
Listen,
he said to them, but as for you, who do you say about me?
Listen.
Who am I?
that's what you want to know. Who do you say I am?
Cuff answered and said, you are the Mashiach,
See that? You are the Mashiach.
the being of the Ka'id Elohim.
See that? The being of the living Elohim, the supreme ruler. And what happened?
And he answered and said to him, Baraka, are you Shimon Bar Yonah?
See that? He let him know that was a baraka on him. Why?
For Basar and Dam did not reveal this to you.
But who?
Abi, who is in the Shamayim.
Let me help y'all out for a second. See, they don't even know they baraka. Who do y'all say Yahushua is?
You know what I mean?
The flesh told you that? Okay. That's a baraka. Why you feel like you cursed?
Right.
Like,
People that sitting around us, some say Yahuchanan. Yirmiyahu. Cause say you Yahushua. You the being of Elohim. He told him the flesh wouldn't reveal that.
yeah.
He said it had to come from my Abba, which is the Father. I know you don't think a whole lot about nothing, and that's what kind of keep you complacent to where you at. But you hadn't had no flesh to show you that. You picked up from the writing, which the writing becomes something that become Ruachni. The Abba is Ruachni. He said Elohim is a Ruach. They that worship him must shakak him in how? In Ruach, in the Namat. Is it the Namat that he the man Elohim? See, Ruach working. So, cause now you're letting the word govern how you think. Oh, okay, a woman, she got a guy, he called, come on, go. She jump, go. Everywhere go. She got an appointment, she said she have a child, he called, she jump and go. They said, this for some reason, some woman said, girl, that man got your mind. Every time he say something, you just jump and you just go and run. You just hop to it like you a slave or something, like a dog or something. They don't realize a dog is known for being loyal, Caleb. But they holler how she go because at his word, at Yahuwah's word, that's how we move.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess people don't get it though. Everything you look at, it makes sense if you pay attention to it. Let me show you something. We're finna do it. Let me show you something. So we said it. Listen.
And I say to you that you are Cuff, and upon this sewer I shall build my assembly.
You see what he just told him? He said you cuff. And that's solid. Isn't that right? And he talked that solid, that ball fist. He said you solid. That's why I'm gonna build on something solid. He just happened to have a name that referred to him being solid, being hard. That's what we know for. Got it? So now he said this is what I'm gonna build on. Listen.
And the gates of Sheol shall not overpower it. I shall give you the keys of the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Listen.
And whatever you forbid on the Arats shall be forbidden in the Shamayim.
See that? Whatever you bid, whatever you say to happen here, is gonna happen here in the Shamayim. Go ahead.
And whatever you permit on the
You
Arats
gonna do what?
shall be permitted in Shamayim.
See, y'all think we knew that? I mean, we hearing that and say, my God, he late. We're not paying attention. That things have to already be permitted from now, which makes sense. We got reference. When Satan went to see Yahuwah, where he met Yahuwah at? In the valley, what, in Timnah? He went up in the Yom when all the Benim Elohim appeared.
Right.
And he asked him where he was coming. He said, going, walking to and fro to earth. He said, that's where I've been at. So I must not be there now. He told him he wanted to ask him. He said, hey, you consider my Abad, EU, persecuted. Considered him.
Right.
There's none like him. And he told him, he said, what he'll do, he said, but you got a hedge of protection around. We didn't know that. He had to go see him. He told him he came from here, he went to see him. That's why he said, anything happen, he said, I got to let it happen from here. So when people do stuff against you, you got to, I ain't trying to fight the Shamayim.
Right, right,
I ain't trying to think about it. I've been guilty.
right. Yeah,
I've been guilty.
yeah, yeah.
But something I'm like, man, I gotta fight it. I told him, like my immune system, I gotta grab it and fight it, cast it down, get rid of it. He said, but whatever you say that you're gonna do, I gotta permit it there too.
Right.
Yeah.
It gotta be permitted here in order to be done now. Hello? Okay. We build it, me and Dwayne. And I'm telling y'all what, we're gonna build a house, we had to go build a permit. Whatever county we building that, we had to go get a permit from that county or that city, and that permit gotta go and it's gotta set right out there to where we're doing the work. It gotta be permitted there to be permitted down.
Yeah.
That's how the permit works.
That's right.
Am I making this up?
That's right.
We go to the county they want this, they tell you, it gotta be posted, it's on the box, it gotta be posted. That inspector can ride up and open that box and look in there and say it permitted. And they can check it down now. So you come check me here, you can go check me back at the county of the city. This been permitted.
Yeah.
So when your car put something down, you ain't gonna believe it. Man, you can check them in and shout me in. This thing been permitted.
Yeah.
He gave me permission to build down
Yes,
here.
sir.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
See, it's just the way you got to look. And in a natural sense, it makes sense, don't it?
Right.
Yes, sir.
The county don't tell me get the permit over there, don't worry about no. When I permitted him, it's going to be permitted down.
That's right.
And that permit show, anybody pop up, look, they said, oh, he permitted. All right, come on.
Then he commanded his Talmudim that they must not tell anyone that he was the Mashiach.
Listen what he told them. Then he commanded them not to tell anybody. See that? He already knew what his wife would do. Come on.
From that time on,
What happened?
Yahushua began to tell his Talmudim that he needed to go to Jerusalem.
You hear what he did? From that time point, guess what he started telling them? I need to go to Jerusalem. 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 For what?
And to suffer much from the yard of the Zakanim and the Rosh Kohanim.
The chief priest, they call it.
And the scribe,
And the scribe, the writers.
and to be killed,
And to be murdered, moot, put to death.
and would surely Zarak on the third yom.
And surely I get up on the third day.
Cuff took him and began to reprimand him, saying,
What you saying?
Adon, be gracious to you, may it not be like this for you.
See that? Yahuwah be gracious to you. Yahuchanan. And it not happen to you. What happened?
But he turned around and said to Cuff,
What did he tell him?
Get away from me, Satan.
See that? That's what he look at. That's a divisive move. You see, a lot of stuff that'll seem like it's not harmful or anything else, he said, that come to try to get you and try to throw you. He's saying, what he's saying, something gonna happen. This is what happened. We resist evil all the time. A thing happens. Just events trying to keep things from happening. But what if those things that you look at stopping from happening actually came to happen for your good? That's how he looked at it. For that ain't like what's saying, he ain't say like, oh, well, you just don't understand. No, it's to an end that I even equate you with Satan. That you would try to stop or hinder this. That's how important this happening to me has to happen. You got to think about it. That's how important that happening that can't had to happen. All right, listen.
You are a stumbling block to me,
See what he said? You're a stumbling block to me.
because your lob is set on the things of Bani of Adam and
that?
not on the things of Elohim.
What you think a man trying to do? How many men of y'all know trying to die? Trying to live. He said, you're a stumbling block. You know, I got to think about this. I got to go to you. I got to go to the store. You keep saying, I'm saying, Ken, why you keep saying I go to the store? Then he tell me what he going for. I'm saying, may you not get it. He realized, I got to go. It's what we'll call necessary. Required to.
Right,
Essential.
right.
Because everything, he's looking at the people that's going to be critics of me are going to be your writers. So guess what he said? I'm going to suffer many things. Who? The separatists. Because I'm coming to separate people, and they've been separating people. They're going to be critical of me. So they're going to look like what I'm doing is not what's right, and what they're doing is right. The writers are going to be critical, so I got to go, because anything I don't do, they're going to say, oh, that's interesting, because I ain't read that before. I didn't read that. Where we can find that at? Who you think criticizes us now and criticize me? The separatists. People don't criticize. So it's necessary that I have to be here and have to do what I do, just like you guys do. It's necessary. It's very necessary that you make these moves that we're making. People are going to be criticized and be critical of you. People that already separate themselves. People that feel like they're writers, who feel like they're scribers of it, or feel like they're knowledgeable of it. So it's important that when we do it, that we allow our action to be dictated by the word so it can justify us. That's what Yahushua was showing. He was justified. So you got to understand, with all that being said, you know how quick they forgot that? When they came and took him in the 26th chapter of the book of Byth Yahuchanan, what you think them people going to do later on? And then he was dead and seen and buried. Well, then you'd still been believing though, right? It's over with. Death is in. Death is in for us until we know a seed. That's where a seed starts at. Life starts for a seed when it moved. He look at my life really don't begin until I moved. So he realized I came in order to give and to ransom my life. You ever seen a seed fighting to live? No. It surrenders. It submits to. This is what he says about us. If we're supposed to be the seed of Abraham, guess what we have to do? We have to be willing to submit and look at when things come on us knowing the right, then you take on an acceptance. So when these people doubted and had a little in or not believe, why wouldn't they? But guess what he did? Came right back to the right as a refreshing. So you start seeing the pattern of why whatever was written the fourth time, what was it written for? Our learning. Isn't that right? So it was lumber us to teach us how to convert to become. That's why a couple so sure of, he knew he had to take off his tabernacle, even as Yahushua had showed him. It was a purpose of them sitting there watching him do it, because they understood. They understood exactly what was going on when they saw it. See, the writings are so much valuable than what you're thinking. It's so little that you actually know. You have no idea what you're doing and why people watched and what people saw and what they encompassed and why he could get them back on page, as we call it. You know, sometimes people don't say, you know what they'll say? Me and you ain't on, what did that again? Same page. You know where that came from? Teacher might be reading somebody, they say, what page you on? And then get on that, once they get them to that, but guess what? Now you with me. Guess what happened? Once we get to the right, guess what we'll be with Yahuwah? Same page. We'll be on the same page. That's how he looked at. I just got to get them on the same page. Yeah. So when they see things happening, they don't faint. They don't come up and they don't resist something they're supposed to be accepting. Then what he do tell you to resist is that thought process and pattern that you have. Right. See, a lot of times you don't realize what really hurt you, so what do you use to try to reframe the thinking or get the concepts twisted? The word. Man, I'm a man. I'm thinking about, man, I could kill Stasha right now. Now go back to the word. How that work? How that work and still be justified? See, we ain't on the same page. Getting back to the word delegate, it regulates. And I'm like, oh man, how I think like that? I'm so wrong. I ain't even gonna be saved. If the word governed me and got me back, how I ain't gonna be saved? Did I kill him? No. But I thought about killing. That's wrong to say. Yeah, wrong. But what got me back to right?
Come on.
How do I know it was wrong?
The word.
See, so why I'm fighting, why I even got to that point, and I'm so disappointed. And you know what, y'all? I'm gonna leave. I can say ain't gonna be saved. I thought the word. Did you kill her? Did you try to kill her? No. You know, I found out they were wrong and they didn't do it. Yeah, but I mean, I just know when I know when I'm cursed. I know when he ain't gonna save me. You say how many have been guilty of similar? Come on, see, you get in your mind. In order for you to see the power of the word, events gotta happen.
Come on, that's right.
Events gotta happen.
Yeah.
I just can't take writers. There's no more than they could just take. They said, well, if you said it, that's the word. We're just gonna keep believing. Man, I'm watching. I gotta have interactions. Yeah. Come on back to that 24th chapter book of Auryah they call Luke. Dad, if you want to come on this side, you can see the screen. You ain't gonna be able to learn on the side. You only come on so you see the screen. They ever told you kind of favor Professor X? You ever thought about getting a wheelchair? What I go? Storm. Storm. Yeah, you're gonna need to look. You might hold a lot of nada, but make sure you want to be able to see it so you can get it. You got it. Let me tell you now, you're gonna be here. You gotta take a little picking on them. These people in here, it ain't me. These people, man, it's a tough crowd in here, man. These people tough in here, man. When you leave, can I go with you? These people, they strange. You know, you strange too, ain't it? That's why no, that's true. You strange. All these people strange. Yeah. I thought about I did the math last night.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
He laughing. Am I making this up?
No,
I did the math.
He did it.
I said, man, he's strange too. Then I looked around, I said, what if I tell him, no, I can't take you, man. You strange. He's strange. I'm done telling him, I said, well, he turned around, he said, is there anybody else in here strange? I said, I'm done. I started naming them out. All right, y'all answer the question. Let's do that. Let's do that. Y'all gonna be honest. Y'all gonna be honest.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Yes, sir.
DeVal.
Strange.
Dexter.
Strange.
Jessica.
Strange.
Roy.
Strange.
Riley.
Strange.
Ernie.
Strange.
Ryan.
Strange.
Mike.
Strange.
Humpback.
Strange.
Greek.
Strange.
Aha.
Strange.
Do I need to continue? Dwayne.
Strange.
That's all. And that's everyone. I thought I went through everybody.
Yep.
I ain't got nobody to know them. We ain't doing no good. Even me, I'm straight. It done jumped off on me. But think about this though, and that's what makes the word what it is. We don't see it. Like people might say, I don't consider the whole world straight. People dress up. People learn conversation. People watch stuff to enrich themselves to try to break away from what actually or who they are. Because nobody wants to be the real who they are. I'm talking about the hurtful part, the destructive part, the hateful part, the shame. Who want to be the shameful part of themselves? Nobody.
Right.
So what we do, we try to cover and mask ourselves, but reality is just what our actions are. So it's only because of the word that really came in to allow me to know where I was to come in and make a difference. And to show you who will look at, I don't choose like you choose. Man, anybody, we pick basketball team at the court, you go, I don't know, I'm watching people. I'm looking at height, I'm looking at who like they can play. I'm not just, give me something. I seen guys do that job, I don't play like that. Come on, man, give me 4 people. No, sit down. Man, one time I had somebody take my plate, we was at LA Fitness. I didn't take my black pick the team, I said I ain't gonna play. That man came out there, every time he got that ball, he was jacking that thing up. I said, come on the court. That man said, you serious? I said, I'm serious. He said, man, I said, yes, I am. You coming off this court? I said, what you think? Listen, he said, I'm a shooter. He ain't hit now time. So they got listen, he just jacked that. So they put it, he said, I'm a shooter. I said, you coming off this court? I came to the guy and said, you coming off here? He was hurt too. I said, man, I don't know what you thinking. Soon as that ball hit his hand, he knew nobody yet. He's like, you a shooter. You ain't showed it yet. Probably can shoot the shift. I said shift now. But you see what I'm saying? But again, so we typically gonna pick who we feel like is the best suit based off of how we think and how we see things. Yahuwah don't see like us.
No, sir.
Right.
Sometimes if you look, this is the thing you look at. Why would we look at for everybody with normacy, comprehension, when he said we was a peculiar people? Right. Which meaning not that we, demonic or anything like that or that sort, but the fact he look at the way you do things is strange.
Yeah.
Because the world is operating one way,
That's right.
but you operating to a different
That's
system.
right.
He look at these are people already who don't fit the system already.
Right.
That's like me. The education thing wasn't my end. I need to sell some dope, steal some cars. I just looked at that, just wasn't my end. So he look at you already go against the system anyway. And you learn how to survive it. Now, what was a bad thing kind of showed me saying, how you can't look at going against the system and still surviving. But now you're doing it for the right cause. Y'all got what I'm saying? Look at the system breakers. That's what he looking at, people that's different. People that went, look, the first 2 men he went to go and try to gather people, he took, what were their occupation? And he told them he gonna teach them how to do what?
Fishermen.
They use nets. They use a pole catch ain't getting but one at a time. You know how to net in. I can use you. It's a skill level.
Yeah.
It's a timing. Everything's important. How you know how you sat down and know how to captivate. You got what I'm saying? These are people he used.
Yeah.
Y'all got it. He put in people that knew how to collect money. Tax collector. It's important. He got no numbers. I'm setting people down in company. He getting ready to feed it. He told, set them down in company.
Yeah.
You can't count, they're gonna be a problem. He used people he knew that had an ability to do. That's what Yahuwah took it. Why we didn't fit in other things. He said, they fit me. You go to some store, you say, why you go? You say, man, they have none of that fit me. So you start going to stores altogether?
No,
I just don't go back to that store. I found one that fit me. Everything you do naturally, you can see a part of you, just pay attention and watch. But we always looking for the negative part to make an excuse of why we quit. People that, we give people, I gave people just too much power in my life. To look like, to be, to fit in, to be admired. Them folks ain't studying you.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I done it. Now Yahuwah said, why don't you please me?
It's true.
I did everything to please people. I mean, I was funny, so I made people laugh. People be happy. I want people to like me. Yahuwah said, make me laugh.
That's right.
I said, what joke you want to hear? So I don't want to hear no joke. I want to see you live right.
Come on. That's right.
He said, make me smile.
Yes, sir. That's right.
That make me happy.
That's right.
Make me Yasakal. Make me laugh. Huh? When he saw that Yasakal was weaned, he laughed. You broken away. He talked about who he gonna teach Nada. Him that's broken from the bread, weaned from milk.
Right.
So you see why that's Yasakal. He laughed. Yahuwah laughed.
Yes, sir.
Like a Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy. No, he looked at a lifestyle. He's not this my joy fulfilled.
Yeah. Right.
Ain't that what you
That's
can
right.
say?
Right.
When the
That's
bridegroom come, he said, this is Yasakar. He
Yes,
make me
sir.
laugh.
That's right.
He my joy.
That's right.
All the stuff we laughed about the comedy club, we laughed about all the stuff that really some stuff was inappropriate. Now he comes and said, why you can't laugh about doing it right?
Yeah.
Why you can't be joyous about doing the right thing? We were excited about doing wrong.
Yeah.
So he ain't asking us to display no emotion we ain't shown before.
That's right.
But when we did it, he said, what was your end?
Right.
Now look at a greater end. I was willing to die, and what was my end? I never thought drug dealer, I was gonna die and go to drug dealer heaven. I never thought no foolishness like that.
Right.
I never thought no foolishness like that. I didn't think I was gonna die, get shot in no car, and go to car still in heaven. I ain't never believe no stuff like that. He said, and you were willing to risk your life for it. Now, since you know the end, why wouldn't you put your life on the line now when you can gain your soul back?
Right.
It's amazing how protective, how cautious people are in to do what's right.
That's right.
Where was your caution when you done wrong?
That's right.
Right.
Where was your hesitation, your reserve for doing wrong? You all in.
All in.
Like a poker player.
That's
third
right.
hand, all in.
All
Right.
in.
You ain't gonna wait to see what the next hand yield?
Nope.
I gotta put it all, I'm out there, that's how I am. Then Connie Hood, I'm reserved.
Right.
You right.
I wanna take my time.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't wanna run too fast.
Right.
Took our Speedy Gonzalez out
Yep.
there.
That's right.
Now Yahuwah try to come back and he's a critic of us now. It's amazing.
Yep.
When I got you, it was set on mischief. Now I try to set your mind to do what's gonna yield your life. That's the peaceable fruits.
Yes, sir.
Come on, finish this up. That 24th chapter of the book of Auryah. 24, we left out 26.
27, we
Let's see.
last read.
Give me 26. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Was it not necessary for the Mashiach to bear all these things?
You see what and that let you know how necessary it had been repeated before. The fact he told him he needed to go to Jerusalem. It was essential.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was essential for him to go to Jerusalem. Y'all hear me? There was an appointment he had to look at me. Just like every one of us. He says an appointment on the unashamed wants to move. He said, I got to go to Jerusalem. With all the work he did, he realized, death, I can't escape it. The stuff that we tried to escape and I came to escape was death and prison forever. Death is a prison in itself. Death is long term until he comes and you get renewed. Y'all got me? And it's one of those processes that nobody can escape. I don't care what you tell yourself in mind, you can't escape it. It's still, well, to me, I'm gonna take death like you tell you want to, you still gonna be dead.
Yep.
So I rather just take it for what it is. I want to take it for the move. I want to take it for what it is. It's a terrible thing. It's a bad thing. All the lights go out and they don't come back on. I know that for the fact that Yahushua resisted it. He showed me everything for a man what it was.
That's right.
It's natural.
That's right.
It's natural. But you know how I do show I overcome death or some of my fear is the fact that I still stay compliant to the word.
That's
There's a lot
right.
of stuff you do to live.
Yes, sir.
You're still gonna die.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff some people they don't eat it, they don't drink it,
Yep.
they make their own and grow
They're
their
gonna
own.
die.
They don't eat in no restaurant. It's a people, I don't take no medication. They don't do any of that. You ain't gonna believe it. They still gonna die.
Still gonna
right.
die. That's right.
You can put in your mind whatever you want. You still gonna die. The only thing I can do is I can make reservation and set myself for preservation that I get life eternal.
Yes, sir.
That's always going on and complying while I'm still doing what I'm doing. See, a lot of time what people look at doing is, well, how do you negate or get out your other obligations since now I'm focusing on being saved? Everything still got to be kept. So he gave us this order, decree of what we got to do. It's most essential that you know everything got to be kept. You can't miss nothing. It's a pattern that we're following. It's a pattern that we follow. That everything's got to be kept. Let me show you something right quick. Sit at the 23rd chapter book of Byth Yahuchanan, 23, 23. Let me see something for a second. Matter of fact, hold that. I want it, but just hold it.
Yes, sir.
Make it Bamadbar. Bamadbar. That means in the wilderness. That's what that means. Have you ever heard Bamadbar before? Bamadbar, you ever heard it before? That means in the with the ba is the best. Somebody had to do some work, but we, I ain't scared of no work. I just gotta do some work because he done gave this opportunity to be here, so it's something bigger than what I could think of with these people in here too. So I just follow and I just do what he tell me to do. What you wanna do, you wanna make sure you stay real close, real tight, and take it for everything it is. Let's say Bamadbar 29, We'll come back down. I'm sure something. 29 and 1 be fine. Listen.
Sir. In the 7th Kadash,
Pay attention.
on the 1st of the Kadash,
Pay attention.
you shall have a Kadash convocation,
Y'all hear what he told y'all?
Mikra.
In the 7th month, which is the 7th Yari, in the 7th month, you're supposed to have a convocation. Anybody know what this is? No, that's not so-called. This is Teruah.
The rule.
Teruah is the first, that's fine. He's a visitor. We appreciate you coming out there too. Now he was at 7 months, he's fine. So now this is what he told. In the first day of the 7th month, this is gonna be called Teruah. And what we're supposed to do, talk to him.
You shall not do any of labor's work. It shall be to you a yom of blowing Teruah.
That's what he said the day supposed to be. That day gonna be dedicated to you, just blow the Teruah. On the 7th month, on the first day, he said, just make that a day of blowing Teruah. Don't do no other work. Come on. We're gonna kind of run through that if we can.
Yes, sir.
But I might start here now. I want y'all to hear that. Pay attention.
You shall offer a olah as a soothing aroma to Yahuwah.
You see what he just told you? What is all our hands? You gonna do that for real, Chanel? Chanel said. What you got? That's a burnt offering. That's important. And when you take something whole, you take it whole and you just burn up and allow it to just totally be consumed. He said that's a burnt offering. Then he told you it's gonna be a katar, which means it's gonna be a fragrant aroma, incense to him. The burning, because you know what he's looking at? We'll look at, sometimes you know what you said, John, something burning in here? That's how we look at it. But now, think about it, because we look at it, it got an odor. You can distinct. You to verse you what you said, somebody cooking something good in here, right?
Yeah,
then you walk, you said, something is burning. They said, no, it's burning. That burning smell, you smell what Yahuwah smelled it. That smell good. You know why? Because that thing had totally consumed, it allowed itself to totally be consumed. That's what he's looking at, somebody totally allowed himself to be consumed. He said to me, that's a sweet smelling aroma to me.
Yeah.
So it ain't just burning, what you looking, he's looking at, it's totally consumed.
Yeah.
The whole thing had been consumed. It allowed itself to totally be just given, just been and taken. He's like, and that's for me. Yeah. When a man give his whole self to Yahuwah, he said, man, that's an aroma. That's a katar to me.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm not seeing katar, Q-A-T-A-R katar, which is a burn, that's an incense. Y'all got aroma. Listen.
1 young bull of herd, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs, a shana old without defect.
Y'all hear that? All these got to be without defect too. That's going to make sense, because you know what we're going to do? What? All this is going to be offered up and going to be given to Yahuwah. And he want to make sure you know when doing it too. It ain't just the burning. The reason why I take it is so pleasing me aroma, ain't no defects in it.
Yeah.
You know how many times people burn up something because something wrong with it?
Right.
He said, how about this get burned up? Ain't nothing wrong with it. See the difference?
Yes, sir.
It's like some old trash in the country. We burn trash. We burn trash because it wasn't none. We burned it. It was trash. Burn it up. And we never look at no offering, no sacrifice. We burned the trash. It wasn't no good. It was waste. It was refuge.
Yep.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So we refused. You burn it up. Yahuwah said, this here you offering, you going to burn it up. It has no defects in it.
Yeah.
Listen.
And their menka, fine flour mixed with oil.
This is their grain offering. Remember that's Dagon. D-A-G-A-N, Dagon. That's a grain. That's what grain is. Now this is a grain. We talked about it. It's important with the grain because you look at a seed. You ever seen a seed? Right, you in farm folk. You ever got packs of seed? You ever have seed that trying to push up, tearing the bag over, trying to see that? They don't do that. You ever got seed in your hand? They jump out your hand trying to run. You ever seen something try to dig up from the ground? All he asks you to do, this is what he's telling you to mimic, something that totally give itself. He said go along with a grain offering too, the mikah. That's what a seed do. It totally submit itself. Its whole self. A seed don't part it, break, and the rest of it stay. No, it gives its whole self. Yeah. Listen.
3/10 for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 part for each lamb of the 7 lambs.
Listen.
And 1 kid of goats for a katar offering.
Listen. And now you got a kid of goat for a katar offering, for sin offering. Come on.
To make kafar for you.
See that? To make an offering. All this is for you. Listen, then when you get it, why I can't have no defect, it's making atonement for you. So all this can't have any defect. Look how much work got to be done.
Yeah.
When I do that, you talking about just blowing the ram, huh? He said, no, I need you to take 70, one of these and one of these, 2 of these, and then also take some for a sound. Make sure they ain't got no defects in them either.
Yeah.
And the seed too in the ground. I'll make sure you offer that. You know what I'm saying? This got to be presentable too. I'm sorry, this would be necessary. It's essential. It's very essential. Necessary. Like Yahushua, he said, ought not he did, it was necessary.
Right.
It's necessary for this
That's
to
right.
happen. Listen.
Besides the Olah of the Kadash and its Minka and the continual Olah and its Minka and their drink offerings according to
That'll
the
be,
ordinance.
that should be Nisk, I think it is, N-E-S-E-K. N-E-S-E-K, Nisk. Uncle True, that should be a wine offering, drink offering. N-E-S-E-K, I think it is. It should be Nisk for a drink offering, a wine offering. So all this had to be done too. So this is what all you gotta do. You can't just blow the Torah. You gotta have all the offerings. All the offerings are different. So one, burn it completely up. Make sure they without defect too. They can't have no defect. And I need a grain offering too. Make sure that's done too. This got to be given a certain, because it's going to totally submit and give itself out. Also, I'm going to need a drink offering besides that, on top of that. Listen.
According to their ordinance, for a soothing aroma, a fire offering to Yahuwah.
See that? He said he's going to make this a ish, a burning offering to him. He's going to offer it. All this you're going to offer it by fire. Listen.
And on the 10th of the 7th Kadash, you shall have a Kadash Mikra, and you shall humble your Nephash.
You hear what they told you? On the 10th day, he said you're going to have a Kadash. What you going to have a Kadash what?
Mikra.
See that? A Mikra. Now he's telling you about what you're keeping now. The Mikra, M-I-Q-R-A. Y'all don't remember that?
Sure.
That should be that's when you're going to have a reading of the Torah. See, nobody see King James put convocation. And these folks start having events and celebrating. They don't know what they're doing. A Mikra means he said on this day, you're going to have a reading of the Torah.
Right.
That's what it means. That means we read the Torah. Come on.
And you shall humble your Nephash. You shall not do any work.
See that? He said you're going to humble yourself. Y'all hear that? You'll come under subjection to do. You're going to humble your Nephash. Listen.
You shall present a Olah to Yahuwah as a soothing aroma.
You see what you're finna do now? Now you're finna offer an all again. You gotta offer a burnt offering again. He said sort of soothing. Y'all know that? That's what you're doing. He even told you when he came down, they took you. What did he told you to do to the bin? So what happened? Sort of soothing. He said kiss the bin lest he be angry.
Right.
That's right. It gotta be soothing. Man, I was a little kid, let me tell you, sometimes you was sick, no medication. It's the way mama could hold you. It'd be the stuff mama could do, it just gave you a little relief. Isn't that right? It kind of, so y'all ever had that before? You been sick, your mom might hold you?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody ain't done that. Okay, anybody mama held them before, huh? No, in the old days, they used to hold them.
They would.
Now they just put them on Wikipedia site. Put them on the social media site.
Yeah.
But no, but back it was kind of soothing. You got it? Listen.
One young bull of herd, one ram, 7 male lambs, a shana old. They shall be without defect to you.
See that? Everything coming. Here we go again. No more defects. Why would that be important to you? Because now you're trying to offer kafar. You're trying to make atonement. Atonement means you're trying to make amends for something. Something was broken, some was damaged, some was ruptured, some was severed. So now he said, we got to make amends for this. How do we make amends for this? He said, this is how we're going to do it. You're going to humble your Nephash. You're going to have a reading of the Torah during this time. That's going to come along. And these are the offering that you're going to offer along with it. And he said, and it can't be no defects. Because I'm trying to make atonement. How you going to make atonement? Usually something serve to break. Okay, me and my wife break up because I've been sleeping around another woman. I'm trying to fix it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the woman I've been sleeping with, I'm going to bring it out, and I'm trying to talk to my wife, see if we can fix it. What's wrong with that? I'm trying to fix it.
No, sir.
How am I going to fix it with the problem?
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
Yep.
So I got to bring in something that can cover over the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all got what I'm saying? That don't exist anymore.
Right.
I got to come and show her and convince her that I am a new man. That you won't have to worry about me doing that again. That's part of the atoning. Trying to make amends. Showing her, tell her where I changed that. That happened because I used to hang out with my friends now, and we be at the bar and we be going. I'm not hanging with them no more. That happened because I was drinking then. I don't drink no more. See what? If I'm doing the same thing, listen, I ain't gonna do it no more. I did it because I was with my friends. I did it because I was drinking. I did it because I used to hang out at the bar. So I'm still hanging at the bar. I'm still hanging with my friends. I'm still drinking. I ain't going to do it no more. That's why Yahuwah hadn't accepted your repentance. For her to take me back, typically, it's going to be convincing her I'm going to be at home more. You ain't got to worry about me hanging out with them, and I stopped drinking. You know what she said? I give him a chance. Cause based upon the new actions.
Right.
Think about this. We can all agree with that, right?
Yes, sir.
Why Yahuwah giving you another chance when you're doing the same stuff? Why he had less sense than your spouse? See, now you do make sense. It's proven that then some of them, before they take you back, they got to see consistency.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They get a while. It might
Yeah.
be 7, 8 months before we get it. It might be a
Yeah.
year before we get back. You're thinking, why should we? Because I got to see you keep consistency.
That's right.
Right.
That's
You
right.
saying that now because the situation fresh.
Right.
Let's see how long you start hanging with them.
That's right.
Let's see how long you stop drinking. Let's see how long before you get yourself back into the matter. Then people want to know why it takes so long. Because you got to show consistency, people.
Yeah.
He asked you to do what different than anybody else asked you to do? Come on.
And their minka, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 for the bull, 2/10 for the one ram, a 10th part for each lamb of the 7 lambs, 1 kid of goats for a katah offering, besides the katah offering of kafar.
Besides that?
Besides.
So there's something else I had to do besides the offering. Besides what I already had to do. He said, I know this you're supposed to do. This is encompassed with that as well. You still got to do that and this as well.
Right.
Come on.
And the continual Allah and its minka and their niece,
Your drink offering. Come on.
and on the 15th yom of the 7th Kadash,
Look at that. On the 15th Yom of the Kadash.
you shall have a Kadash mikra.
See that? They finna have said you're gonna have another, you got another reading. I read that though already on the 10. He said the 15, you gotta read it too. Listen,
You shall not do any of labor's work,
no hard labor's work.
and you shall observe a Kag to Yahuwah for 7
You're
Yamim.
gonna observe a feast to Yahuwah for 7 days.
You shall present a Allah and a Ish offering as a soothing aroma
Look
to
at a burnt
Yahuwah.
offering and a fire offering. He said as a soothing aroma for you.
13 young bulls of herd, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, a
And
Shana
this soothing aroma gonna come in because you start to look at his anger. I want to say, is it APH? I think that might be his vexation, anger. He got hot displeasure. See, when Yahuwah anger, it comes in different form. He has a hot displeasure, and he has a vexation where you really been working my nerves a while. You know what I'm saying? He got one where he's so hot into a destructive path. So when he tell you to offer these offerings, is what you have. Like if somebody says, who you typically gonna soothe? Somebody that's what? Angry, hurting. And that right, got a pain, you put something on it, trying to soothe. He's trying to tell you where he at with you. If I don't, I wind up killing you. I wound up killing you. So these people understood the point, because you're saying, why you saying a soothing aroma for what? Because I'm at that point with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm real vexed with you. I'm real hot with you. See, a lot of times people, somebody angry, you don't know how angry. Was they cussing, man? Were they slamming door? Why are you worried about it? It's anger. Because you know, depending on the anger, one anger could be, I'm so mad I'll kill you. Y'all got what I'm saying? So this is what they're looking at. You're having to soothe this man and comfort this man. He said, it's for you. This is where I'm at with you. How long you have been talking to us and we've been doing the same thing? So he's giving you a pathway out, trying to tell you this is what you're going to have to do. Listen.
13 young bulls of herd, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, a Shana which
The
are
number
without
movement.
defect.
You see that? We done moved up. They come out and soothing. You got to move up on what you got to do now. I'm hot. You think that's a lot. He said, you ain't going to believe it. You done a lot. What else happened?
And their minka,
And their, see that? And their grain offering.
fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 for each bull of the 13 bulls, 2/10 for each ram of the 2 rams, and a 10th part for each lamb of the 14 lambs, and 1 kid of goats for a katah offering, besides the continual Allah.
That man said, besides the continual burning. You see, you always got a burning. You always had to have a burning, a continual burning offering. He said, this besides that. Come on.
Its minka and its niece,
His grain offering and his drink offering.
And on the second yom, 12 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs they should not owe without defect.
See that? There you go again. Listen.
And their minka and their nisi for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number according to the ordinance.
Yes.
And 1 kid of goats for a katah offering, besides the continual Auryah and his minka and his niece. And on the third yom,
Hold on for a second. Let's jump down. Give me the 37th verse. Because it's going to keep going, but it's a purpose. Listen.
their minka and their nisi for the bull, for the ram, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance. And 1 kid of goats for a katah offering, besides the continual Auryah and his minka and his niece. You shall present these to Yahuwah at your appointed time.
See that? It's the time you're supposed to do it, though. Listen.
Besides your votive offerings and your freewill offerings for your Auryah and for your minka and for your niece and for your shalom offering.
That's it?
Mushah spoke to the Beni of Yasharal in accordance with all that Yahuwah had commanded Mushah.
Y'all see what he did? He spoke to them in accordance to everything Yahuwah had told him. What happened?
That's it. On that one.
So when we're looking at this important, we're looking at 23rd chapter and 23 of Byth Yahuchanan. Listen. Byth Yahuchanan, the gift of Yahuwah.
Woe
23 and 20. See, woe, this is destruction.
to the scribes in Parshim,
That's what, yes, it is. To the writers and to the separatists. Why?
hypocrites,
See, he called them hypocrites. Why?
for you tithe the mint and deal and the cumin, but neglect the weighty things of the Torah,
See that? And neglect the weightier things of the Torah. Listen.
justice,
Justice,
kindness,
kindness,
and amunah.
and amanah,
And these things are necessary for you to do,
besides the regular offering you were supposed to give. That was required by the ordinance. And did what?
and not to neglect those also.
You see where they practiced when he told them that? You've been doing something, you don't really know what you're doing. They understood the statement. See, every time he would tell them, he told them this was besides what you was already supposed to do.
Yeah.
Everything was beside. You know, he paid attention. Everything he told them to do. He said, this besides. He said, well, I'm ready to get a burnt offering. This besides that. And he brought them right back to show them, see, when you hear anything, it's because they had a certain discipline. See, a lot of stuff that we do, we did it out of fire, and it worked for the time. It's just like with Shemuel when he went in he worked in the Beth Elohim, but the writer told him, but he didn't know Elohim. So you could be working, you don't really know him. And who came in and let him know it's time for you to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
See, for a long time we've been doing stuff out of servitude, but we really didn't know by the knowledge, so it kind of changed our attitude. To get the right attitude, you gotta have the right information. Just like them, when they understood each of these offerings signified things for them. It signified a service. It signified where we were at. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
It signified where you're at. It's important. It's just like when a man come and give a woman a ring with a diamond on. That's a married ring, right? Huh? And then when he come and he give her a wedding band, that's before they can be engaged, right?
No, sir.
That's right. It doesn't. The ring with the diamond signified the promise of doing.
Right.
The band came along and signified we got it and we're in this forever.
Right.
So it signified the relationship.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When the offerings came up, they signified the relationship. I said the battles to see where y'all was at. Yeah, that's the way it go. And people don't know no better. So it always signified a relationship for us. And this defines the relationship. And that's what he's trying to get you to see. These things define the relationship. That when they had conversation with them about certain things that they done or they were doing, it was because they had prior knowledge to how things operated, how things existed. Things just didn't happen, and they heard sayings and they said, oh, that's the word of God. Or no, they watched, they saw, because things all more or less led up unto. Y'all got it? So it was important for them to know that. With us, what do? We typically faint when things happen and come because we've been without knowledge. Yeah. When you get the knowledge, now you look at your situation when they come and not being so detrimental to your destruction, but actually tearing down the old will that you had. You operated, when I say you, including myself, we operated committing sin because of the type of people we were. That's the only way we commit sin. It's the type of people that we are. The word has to come in to construct. Sometimes you can renovate. Sometimes you have to completely tear it down. It has to just be torn down and be built over. You can't use it. It's been condemned. See how we understand condemned now out here in society and building. When they put condemned on a house, I don't even try to see can I come back and fix it. It's impossible. It's not even a conversation. When they put condemned, it can't. Nothing can be done. Well, what if it's condemned? You can't do anything because the eye. I'm looking from a builder eye saying, I can see where I can do it. You can see what you want to see. I say it's condemned. It can't be done. The only thing that can happen is be torn down. Now that eye that I have to see to do that, he said, that's probably the eye you've been using on you too. I said you were condemned. See, when Yahushua came, you know what he condemned? Sin where? I can still live right. You can't live right in that because I already done condemned it.
Right.
I could be saved and still have sin. It's not possible. He's condemned it.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right.
So the only thing that can happen, make sense, and be logical and practical is that I be torn down. Okay, let's look at something. And I try to get y'all to finish him, but I need you to think about something.
Sure.
Yahushua came, imperfect or perfect? Perfect, top mean. What type of people did he come to?
Imperfect.
Imperfect. So perfect came to imperfect. Now, think about this. In order, when perfect came to try to bring imperfection to perfection, perfection had to become imperfect. How did perfection become imperfect? Was by taking on sin. Whose sin?
Ours.
Our sin. What are the wages of sin?
Move.
Death. Don't you know Yahuwah done already did the measurements, the specs, and the codes on it? You know what he came up with? All on the same. That means all got to die. That means all have been condemned.
Right.
Who can be saved? Nobody could be saved because of sin.
Right.
That make it much sense. They're going to let me build a structure that's been condemned. It can't be done. He's already ruled that there is no one that can be saved in sin. They've been condemned. Well, I be doing good stuff though. You've been condemned.
Yeah.
So that means condemned building has to do it. I seen condemned building, they leave them up because people don't want to tear them down. You ain't gonna believe it, it's still condemned.
Right.
So you see people out there that going on Sunday. You see people ignore him on Shabbat. You see people eating pork. They've been condemned. Have y'all ever seen condemned buildings still standing? Yes, do that mean they're not condemned? They can't be condemned, but they still standing, can they?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna believe it. People condemned, they still living.
Yeah.
He's already concluded that all of the same, which means everybody gotta be torn down. So what did he do? He took our imperfection to put it on perfection. See, all those animals that he brought up, we read about earlier, they were all perfection.
Right.
And you know what he had to do? He had to destroy them. He had to tear them down and burn them up just to get us to perfection. That's what they had to do. Because he done already concluded. See, when you look at the massive labor that's involved, he said that's what it takes to get you from sin. This ain't no work that can be done in 1 and 2 days. That's why Yahushua had to stay 3. Huh? I'm just telling y'all the truth. So now, when you look at all this happening, when Yahushua came, did he just came? He came living, and then he had to do what? For what? Because it was condemned. That's how he condemned it. It can't exist in you. It can't exist. Anything was sinning, he said it's condemned. That means when you really pay attention to the science of how this operates, then you look at things different. I can have a little lie, and I'll be what? Saved? Condemned. Meaning when he come back, I die, what happened? That means that he can't do nothing with it. Don't even put it back. It can't be put back. You see what I'm saying? In order for him to put it back, it has to have something to where it can show sustainability. See, when you look at when the walls were torn down in Jerusalem, you know how he destroyed Jerusalem when they went into Babylon? He burned it. He allowed it to be burned up. It had to give itself an offering. And what he did, he took and revived from the stones, from out of the fire. I teach y'all about that. Y'all get a chance, I teach about it. I can teach you. You don't know it. I know you don't know because I ain't taught it to you. I teach it though. So it's things that you don't really know and you don't really understand how things work and how he looks and he views things. It's some stuff he said, I can't use it. I can't use it. It's what he's able to do, but it's a practice that has to happen. You look at them stones that he put back, them stones had been through the fire.
Yeah.
They had been tested. Why you think he put the wall back with them? Every one of us, I'd have went and took new bricks. Why wouldn't I use new bricks? You would say, I use those because they've been tested. Yeah. Well, I think they got that black stuff on them. Look bad and put it away. That's why we put Yahushua away. We rejected him. And now he put it back and we found he the head of the corner.
Head of the corner, yes, sir.
So it's just things that you gotta pay attention to and you gotta watch the relationship. So if sin that bad that a perfect man had to take on imperfection, only way you could kill a perfect man, he had to take on imperfection. Look at Adam. He told Adam the day he eat of the tree, what was gonna happen to him?
Really moved.
So what was he before that? He had to be perfect. He didn't die until after.
Right.
So in order to kill a perfect man, he has become imperfect.
Right.
How does a man come imperfect? When he goes against or impedes against the Torah, which are direction and instruction. Man just don't become imperfect. It's writings that declare man to be right or declare man to be wrong. The writings, the only reason why we know Yahushua was right. That's the only reason why. It was a lot of speculation and argument about him, but the writings verified it. So what's gonna vindicate me? The writing, same thing that vindicate. Even being accused of and taken out, going through the same thing that every man had to go through. Sometimes this is what we get lost in. Me, I came out want to live right. I don't get blamed for nothing. I ain't got to worry about no trouble. I ain't got to worry about lying to me. I ain't got to worry about no problem getting sick. I'm living right. And he said, no, I'm going to show you how this going to work out. A righteous man going to live a life and he going to suffer the same thing that a man living wrong. And see if his mind still persuaded to live right. Come on, man, they locked me up for killing somebody. I might well go and kill somebody now. That's our mindset. They lied on me saying I stole something. I might well steal something. They ain't never had that mind before, huh?
Yes, sir.
They already believe I do it. They believe I'm lying. I might well start telling lies.
Right.
Never I'll keep telling the truth. And I'll be accused of something I hadn't done.
Right.
Because this is what we learned with Yahushua. Being condemned, showing us the detriment of what sin doing, how an imperfect man become perfect, how a perfect man become imperfect. And then show he can live and suffer things, and they'll grade him as an imperfect man, and the man still be right.
That's right. That's right.
Might not make sense to you, but that's what I appreciate about it.
Makes plenty sense.
Sometimes you'll tell yourself, it don't make sense to come over here and do that. If I got to suffer the same things I suffered while I was in the street, I'm looking at the latter end.
Come on. That's right.
See, the latter end, he's looking for a man when he choose this way right here. Anybody, let me tell you something. You know how easy it would be for everybody to come on and live right if once you think about that, you come in, you get right, you get a car, 2 cars, house, whatever hand you want. I mean, beautiful kids, everything, new clothes, you get a shot, you go on a vacation. How many people y'all think wouldn't be saved? Who wouldn't be saved? What may say that you come on and be saved, you don't have to do no more work. The angels, they're going to do all your work, turn all your paper, you don't even have to go to school, do that. How hard is it for y'all to be saved? You get to stay up, you get to play, you get to do whatever you want in social media. How hard would it be for you to be saved? It's the fact that you come over and choose salvation and you still got to do the same work.
Yeah.
You know what some people say? That's stupid. It don't make sense to be saved. You got to go through and do the same thing I'm doing, but I'm looking for a different result at the end.
Right.
See, he looking for somebody to make choices based off of the value of. See, choosing rather than suffer affliction.
That's right.
Because all these folk they enjoy, it's just for a season.
Yes, sir.
It's just for a time. All these people y'all see, it's just for a time.
Yeah.
I see the people walking and going, they've been condemned. He done condemned wrong. And he showed me a perfect man being condemned, then we done killed him. He said, oh my goodness. How about that man wasn't even guilty? What you think he gonna do to a man that's guilty? See, he got a righteous man reward for the pay because he was accused of something that he didn't do, and he went with it without resisting and fighting, and look how Yahuwah brought him back up. But he understood it was necessary. It was necessary that he went through. That's what he told her. You looking sometimes, is it really a need for that? He said it was necessary. He said, that's how I'm going to come into my kabul. The fact that I'll suffer something that I'm not literally guilty of. And it allows and it grants salvation to others, even to myself. So when you're going through, you got to consider how we attach to each other, how the word actually work for you. Don't count yourself out because you're going through. Yahushua went through, and it's easy to quit and feel like you're doing, but then you look at, is it necessary? Based on where I'm going, I got to be lied on. Based on where I'm going, I got to be hated. Based on where I'm going, I got to be false accused. Based on where I'm going, if I wasn't going that way, they were going to do it. They accused me I was on the street. I mean, I suffered for it then. I ain't leave the street because they false accused me of that. So why would I leave Yahuwah because they false accused me for something?
Right.
I still stay street. Yahuwah says why you can't still stay saved.
Yeah.
Because now, when I do what I do with a different attitude, and I understand the purpose and understand it's of necessity. Just like with him, that I suffer these things in order to gain what I'm trying to take. In Philippians, the first chapter, I think verse 27, 29, try to get y'all finished, he talked about on the behalf of the Mashiach, it's not only given with him to suffer.
Right.
Oh,
So if he had to suffer in order to come and hit Kabul, why would I have to suffer?
right.
I'm gonna have sick days. I'm gonna have some problems. I'm gonna have some losses. There's gonna be some things that gonna happen, but that's in order for me to obtain.
Yeah.
You trying to obtain a Malakym, how that work when you already got to establish him? It's a necessity things down here got to dissipate.
Yeah.
It's a necessity thing down here have to break. It's a necessity that certain relationships have to be served. A lot of us, we got so many friends, how you gonna take him? He said there's a friend that stick closer to a brother.
Right.
That's right.
Sometimes you look at relationships, sometimes brothers and sisters have to be cut off. Come looking for a greater relationship. But it's based upon a relationship I had before. If I ain't had one, how I know somebody stick closer than a brother?
Right.
So there's certain things that has to happen in our life. People falling away. Situation, job, law, whatever it might take. Look at what he had to lose in order to obtain. See, it's a different when you go through when you know why. Versus you just kind of guessing as you going and just kind of just falling in places just doing something. I know what I'm fighting for. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to know what you're fighting for.
Right.
Know what your servitude about. Otherwise, you'll quit. Like y'all, where you at right now, you hanging on to, it won't be long. You'll let go. You got to get yourself real serious about your salvation above all things. Really making them changes, looking at things you need to move out of the way, things you need to cut off, things that just not profitable to you. Sometimes just things you hold on with people like, listen, it ain't that serious for me because I'm going this way. This is how we'll be moving. It's like, I tell people, like, man, let them have it. They're like, if it's gonna be a way to hold me back, stuff I gotta do, I'm gonna do. Stuff I ain't gotta do, man, I'm going this way. I don't have time to get caught with people's stuff at the end of the day. And you gotta know your value, worth. Y'all got it? Because a lot of us, a lot of stuff we got ourselves entangled with, you see the problem, you see the headache, you see the hesitation, you see the reserve with everything you're doing. Why you keep trying to push it? That kind of salvation, people gotta see it for themselves. I ain't trying to make nobody see no salvation. My wife, I'll help my wife. I ain't trying to make her see no salvation. She get the same words. I don't got no special teaching. Like when I leave, I don't go home, come on, base son. Now, I wouldn't do it. I don't do it for y'all. Everybody get the same thing. He said, you got one man of law for you, a wedded stranger.
Right.
She can't get it here. What I'm gonna give at home ain't gonna help her. Oh man, the other thing help that 2 minutes, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? You can take that, ain't gonna take you that glory, but you get a little glory while you're here. I'll teach you about that later. Hang in there. Come late, sleep early. So what you do, y'all have to really be conscious about your salvation. I'm telling y'all too lax about your salvation with people. And we get closer to this end, it's gonna be people relationship. At the end of the day, know why you're here. Know what you're serving for. Y'all got me? I appreciate Yahuwah for all things, and I want y'all to make sure you get your heart and mind right, because as we get ready to approach it the next week, I want you to get yourself together. We're looking to have fun. We're looking to eat and all that too. We're looking for the word and making sure we need to be when this man come back here. Everything that's not like it, we want to line up and want to tear it down. At the end of the day, this thing changing up quicker than what you're thinking. Everybody ain't gonna make it. I got to tell y'all that. That's right. Then I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody ain't gonna make it. It's tight when you come in, Yahuwah and open my door for. I had closed the door. I wasn't even taking nobody again. I'm be interested. I got too much time I put in with people. I told them last night. Didn't I tell you that? I don't take everybody. They'll tell you. I can tell you. I can see you. It be that time. I say, not interested. I don't fight it. Yahuwah give it to me. He tell me. I don't fight. He tell me. I don't want to see it no more. I keep moving. We going that way. It's that serious for me. People soul. I laugh. I like to have fun. I'm gonna tell you what I ain't gonna play with. I'm not gonna play with your soul. I don't find nothing funny with somebody playing about your soul. Not when you only got one. Now if you get it wrong, you're gonna burn forever. That's gonna be funny. You're gonna burn forever. That's funny. Crack your side laughing? No. Much too serious. I want everybody to consider that at the end of the day. Where you at? What you willing to do? It's good having relationships, having family, having friends, all that. None of that'll save you. Absolutely not. A lot of us, we got a whole lot in these relationships and with people. None of it can save you. Only one thing can save you. And that's got to be the most important thing in your life. If people can look at you as being funny, being indifferent, or whatever it might be, ain't being different. It's when you get the word, when certain things spark for you, you just realize you're away. I don't want to be bothered. Y'all hear me? I got an aunt. I just told them. I told the granddaughter. I said, when I get finished, I said, y'all gonna lose my number. I'm done. I'm moving. I'm going their way right here. I got people. Listen, man, I'm cutting these people. I said, I'll show you. I'll show you. I told one of my other cousin about it. She said, I said, we Smiths. I said, you know how they work, don't you? She said, you'll never talk to them again. I said, we like that. She liked that too. I thought, Jim, I got some cut. Listen, man, they cut you out. Listen, don't you ever worry about talking to them in life. I told them, I said, y'all know how they roll. We Smiths. I said, I ever want to talk to them. I'm good. Don't call me for nothing. I'm going this way right here. People get a bill. I feel like your weight hold me back, and I don't even hate them. I just don't want to be bothered. Where I'm at in my life, I just want to keep moving this way. I'll deal with what's necessary. Anything other than that, I want to keep moving. A lot of us, we hold on to weight. I'm being honest, a lot of our problems, our fault, we create them ourselves.
Yep, that's true.
Not knowing when to let go and not knowing when to move on. Sometimes you keep holding and keep trying to be, that ain't why people at. I refuse to keep trying to, anyone of y'all the same thing, I'll cut you out to, listen, if your mind ain't set at this point in your life, you need to get saved. All the signs of him. How much time you, in real, man, how much honest time y'all think y'all got out here? I know it might, preach to about 18 years, you think that's a game. I say, it look funny to you. You see what's going on out here?
Yes, sir.
These people tearing up out here. They're not telling y'all the truth. They're showing them smoke, all this stuff. I dropped 26, 28 ships. Not bass boat, 28 ships in the sea. This ain't got no effect. What a ship got on it? Nothing. Waste, oil, gas, all kind of stuff. This stuff in the sea, 20, and I'm bragging about dropping 28 ships. All my shooting I'm doing, I'm shooting in the water. This stuff explodes. You don't think this stuff got no effect on the water? These people stupid. Yahuwah even told them when he sent them out to keep, they all had their vow. He told the port they vow. What one to play told the port? He said, pour it out on the sea. Pour it out on the yarn. He said, let it kill off a certain parts of the fish that's in the marine. He put around, Yahuwah finna starve us out around here. But Yahuwah got away for it. Y'all keep sleeping playing around. You gonna see, a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. That thing, he reserved it. He set us up to go a certain path for a reason. It's in and faster than what you think. These people ain't gonna tell you the truth. They're not gonna tell you Russia did a stupid experiment and them folks done blew up nuclear underground. That's how they got that 8.9 earthquake over there. You know what I'm saying? Where your seeds go? Oh, so nuclear underground shouldn't hurt us. What stupid person think that's okay to blow a nuclear weapon up under the ground? Iran done practiced them. China practicing them. These folks blowing stuff up underground. That's where you plant your food. Your water tainted. Everything you got, these folks, y'all have no idea. They man done told, they're going to pour their valve out on the rocks too. He done told them to pour it. Yeah. They're going to kill off so many of these trees. Everything. How you think you breathe?
Right.
Then all these stupid folk keep cutting stuff down building. Right. How you think you breathe? These folks done took out miles of forestry to build apartments. Yep. For people you're going to kick out later when they miss a payment.
Right.
But I ain't never seen so many dumb folks in my life.
Crazy.
Whole of rise ending on y'all. Quicker than what you thinking for. Y'all have no idea where you need to be. What you need to be doing. Y'all listen, Yahuwah slowing the word down for a reason. We've been missing a lot of key element points of when light comes, we keep fainting. We don't see how important, how you really got to have your mindset when things come, how you look at things and looking at the outcome being greater than what you're going through at the time. It might seem simplistic to you, but you're guilty of it. And every time you keep stacking, you keep moving, you weaken Amanah. And Yahuwah can't save you. Abraham is known for being stable, not moving. Huh? I'm trying to help you out. You move too much. You shake, you quiver. Yeah, you got a point where things come and test you when it's new and it's unfounded for you yet. But yet, our confidence come back to the word. We come back to the word for resolve. We don't quit. We don't move. We got to go. Listen, when things happen, it calls you to what? Go back and reactivate what you taught. It's important. You don't know now what you're going to activate, what you're going to hand on, what you're going to stand on, what you're going to hold to. What's the deciding factor for you to say this right or not? What determines whether you do it or not? What is it based upon? When I make a decision to do something, it's based upon my soul. What's my latter end? Get out this situation now, but you're going to burn later. Then I just got to go through the situation because I'm looking at that latter end. I'm being honest, we've been guilty. Right now, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What about the latter end? Yahuwah said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. Yeah. I'm going to cut you off at the end. We've been guilty of it.
Yes, sir.
Now he bringing us back. Look, we justified in our mind. He never justified it. Now he bringing us back now to look and consider your latter end. When you make it say, my latter end got to be greater than what this situation is right now. Why y'all think Dany'AL was able to go in the line then? Meshach said, why? They looked at my, all they had to do was just fall down. All they had to do was fall down. Can I show y'all something?
Yes, sir.
Let's see it right quick. Let me just show you something. Look at this situation. I'm just help y'all out with something. Let's see how that work out. Hold on. That's Dany'AL. That's the 3rd chapter. Let me show y'all something. Just give me a second. If you can't, you go ahead and go to sleep. Go ahead and do what you're going to do. You're probably going to be saved anyway. It might sound funny, but it's the truth at the same time. Everybody ain't going to make it. Whatever y'all choose to do, that's on you. Somebody, I'm going to tell you, I know because he got me going the direction, so he wants somebody to be saved. Dany'AL 3. Let's just see something. Let me just show you something. Difference. Listen.
Nebuchadnezzar, the Malak, made an image of gold, the height of which was 60 cubits, and its width 6 cubits. He set it up on the plain of Dura in the province of Babel.
Come on.
Then Nebuchadnezzar the Malak shalak to assemble the satrap, the prefects, and the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the shaphatim, the magistrates, and all the sarim of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the Malak had set up. Then the satraps, the prefects, and the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the shaphatim, the magistrates, and all the sarim of the provinces were assembled for the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the Malak had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then the herald cried with strength, to you it is commanded, O Am, Goim, and languages.
This is what commanded all the people to do what?
That at the time you shama the call of the horn,
As soon as you hear the horn, what you supposed to do?
flute, lyre, trigon, psaltery, bagpipe, and all kinds of music, zamara, you fall down and shakar the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the Malak has set up.
You see what you do? You fall down and you worship the image.
But whoever does not fall down and shakar, at that moment they shall be thrown into the midst of a furnace of blazing ish.
Y'all see that? What happened in that next week?
At that moment,
How much time you got? How much time you got, fella? Starting the very next day.
at that moment,
What happened?
they shall be thrown into the midst of a furnace of blazing ish.
Come on.
Therefore, at that time, when all the alms shama the call of the horn, flute, the lyre, the harp, the psaltery, and all kinds of zamar, all the goim, and the tongues fell down and shakar the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the Malak had set up.
Listen.
Therefore, at that time, Anashim, Kasdim came forward and brought charges against the Yahudim. You, O Malak, have made a decree that every ish who shama the call of the horn, flute, lyre, trigon, psaltery, and bagpipe, and all kinds of zamar, is to fall down and shakar the golden image.
Listen.
But whoever does not fall down and shakar shall be cast into the midst of a furnace of blazing ish.
Listen.
There are Anashim, Yahudim, whom you have set them over the business of the province of Babel,
And they had position too now. Listen.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
One bad Negro. Come on.
These Anashim, O Malak, do not pay attention to you. They do not serve your mighty ones, nor shakar the golden image which you have set up.
Listen.
Then Nebuchadnezzar, in rage and anger, gave orders to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then these Anashim were brought before the Malak. Nebuchadnezzar responded and said to them, Is it Amat, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my mighty ones, nor shakah the golden image that I have set up. Now, if you are ready, at the moment that you shama the call of the horn,
As soon as you hear it,
flute, the lyre, trigon, psaltery, and bagpipe, and all kinds of zamar, to fall down and worship the image that I have made.
listen.
But if you do not shakah, in that moment you shall be cast into the midst of a furnace of blazing ish.
Listen.
And what mighty one is there who can deliver you out of my yard?
Come on.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the Malak, O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you on this matter. If it be so, our all whom we serve is able to deliver us from the furnace of blazing ish.
You see that? They look at, listen here. If that's what happened, he able to deliver us from the fire. Listen what happened.
And he shall deliver us out of your yard, O Malak.
And he'll even take us out of your hand. What happened?
And if not,
Listen, now,
let it be known to you,
now, if he don't do it, let it be known to you,
O Malak,
O Malak,
that we shall not serve your mighty ones, nor shakah the golden image that you have set up.
Now, this is important for you for the fact that we know that they did wind up going into that. You saw what their mind was. First of all, they had the confidence of knowing that he could.
Right?
But if he don't, it ain't cause he can't.
Right.
Where's your mindset when you go through stuff? He not able. You don't say it with your literal mouth, but your actions show.
Right.
How down you are about situation, how you start being more reserved, or how you kind of withdraw from him, show that you really don't have the confidence until you see it happen. They had the knowledge and confidence that he was able. And just to let you know that if he don't, it ain't because he can't.
Right.
It don't move him. It wasn't moving. It ain't, I'm 100% sure. No, it might be, I might not come out of there.
Right.
But it definitely won't be because he ain't able.
That's right.
Y'all understand that difference?
Yes, sir.
So they didn't bow down. Let's look at something. 5th chapter of the book of see that Byth Malakym? Let me say that Byth Malakym. Let me say 5 and 1. They'll call it 2 Kings. Let's say that's what I want. Listen.
Now, Naaman, captain of the army of the Malak of Aram, was a Gadol Ish.
Y'all hear what he said? What was his position? Captain. Oh, what happened?
Was a Gadol Ish.
He was a great man.
With this Adon.
With his master.
And highly respected.
Y'all see that? And folk didn't think nothing about him? Highly respected. Talk to him, son.
Because by him, Yahuwah had given victory to Aram.
See, that's why the folk respected. They knew how they won. It was by him. And they knew that Yahuwah had gave it to him. Listen.
The Ish was also a valiant Gabor, but he was a leper.
That's the problem was. He was a leper. Y'all don't know what that means? He was white. Listen.
And the Arameans had
How would they know he was white? Because they were black.
Yeah.
What would be the significance to tell you that he was a leper and he was white if everybody was white?
Right.
They let you know for record he was white because we were black. Yeah. How you know it's light? All right. Everything that ain't light is darkness. That's why we recognize the light, because of the darkness. We recognize he was white because we saw the darkness.
Yeah.
Come on.
And the Arameans had gone out by companies and had taken captive a little girl from the Arats of Yasharal, and she was before Naaman's wife.
We're going to just move on down because I just want to get y'all to a point. What verse we at now?
This is verse 3.
Verse 3. Jump down. Let me see. I don't know, probably 13, 14.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Then his Abadim came near and spoke to him and said, Abi, had the Nabi spoken to you to do so Gadol thing, would you not have done it?
Now this is something right here which y'all know. I'm kind of moving down through here because I don't want to take y'all long. Just want y'all to kind of understand something. So now what happened right here, where it has gone with him, he's come, and so when he came down to see the Ish Elohim, when he came down to see the Ish Elohim, it was because it leveraged, so he wanted, you know how it is, you want to get back black. So he come out and see him to get back black. What he told him to go and do was to go and wash and you're done. He thought that was the dumbest, stupidest thing he had heard. He's like, get rid of leprosy. He was looking at, he want to do something like let the cloud come pick me up and take me and bring me back black. You know, some of that stuff there, whirlwinds come, stuff like that. And he done went to the Isha Elohim, and the Isha Elohim done said the dumbest thing ever. He told him to go wash and you're done. So, what named it, he left. He thinking, do you know where I come from? You know how many different pools of water we got? And you expect me to go here and you're done? But his Aberdeen told us that, let me ask you something, not to offend you. Had he told you to do something that was extraordinary, extraordinary, would you have done it? I said, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Well, he just told you to go and wash in the pool. Why wouldn't you do it?
That's right.
See, that'd be our problem. I tell them something simple, they don't want that. Go on the roof. I've been talking about it and dive head first. We all guilty, name it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's offended that
That's right.
it can't be that simple. It don't make sense. I came here looking like for him to do something and start pronouncing stuff, and Malakym comes on the shoulder, and cherubims cover my face, all this stuff. He said, no, just go wash in the. So he upset, but his Aberdeen trying to tell him, if he had told you to do something, you would have done it, right? He's like, yeah, I would have done it. So why you want to do this?
Yeah.
A lot of them here talking about, if preacher told I would have done it, I tell him to do something, why you want to do this?
Yeah.
Listen.
Then his Aberdeen came near and spoke to him and said, Abi, had the Nabi spoken to you to do some Gadol thing, would you not have done it?
You see? Would you have done it? He told you to do something that was greater than that? What did he say?
How much more then when he says to you, wash and be clean?
See that? I tell you I do something, therefore act like they obey me. Why you won't do what I tell you? He said, why wouldn't you obey him? He'd have told you to do something greater than that, you would have done it. He just told you to do something simple. Why you can't? This is where people trip up at. I tell them to do something that look too simple to them, they'll think they can fight that. I don't believe that's Yahuwah. Yeah. That don't sound like Yahuwah. Right. Yahuwah had you go to the top of Mount Sinai, look for the burning bush, take your son. That ain't for everybody.
That's right.
Listen.
So he went down and dipped himself 7 times in the Yarden.
See that? That's what they talking. He put himself 7 times in Yarden. What happened?
According to the Dabar of the Ish of Elohim.
See, according to the word of Allah, therefore when I get it, did you obey what I told you? He said, only way he did, he said it had to be according to his word. And what happened?
And his basar was restored like the basar of a little yalid.
You see that out? Man, had that pretty old little baby black skin. Skin came back just like a child, like a young child.
Yeah.
Listen.
And he was clean.
And guess what else though? And he was clean. Listen, because he did what the Isha Elohim said. You don't believe it? Yahushua blood, he told them now they were clean through the what? Through the word he said spoken to them. That make sense?
Yeah.
How did he get clean? According, he told, I did according to the Isha Elohim, what he told me.
That's
and
right.
guess what? Now he clean. These folks fight me. You don't know why you dirty.
Right.
It was according to what the Isha Elohim told him. Listen.
And he returned to the Ish of Elohim, he and all his company.
Listen.
And came and stood before him. He said, behold now,
listen.
Ayada, that there is no Elohim in all the Arats, but in Yasharal.
See that? Now he know it. Now he know for certain there ain't no other Elohim except the one in Yasharal. That is no other. He said now I know for certain it's no other Elohim except the one in Yasharal. Listen.
So please take a baraka from your abad now.
Listen, he want to take a baraka from him. Listen.
But he said,
what did he tell him?
as Yahuwah Kai,
as Yahuwah living, how much I'm going to get? 50%?
Whom I stand before him,
what happened?
I shall take nothing.
He said, I don't want nothing from him. That's what Dany'AL tried to tell when there and they want to know about the mystery, about the writing on the wall. He told him, you keep that to yourself. He told, you know why you don't do that? He told us a guilt blind the eyes. He said, pervert the right way. Because it be who got the bigger gift and who you a baraka. Who you'll let by and what you'll take. That's right, you'll let them by. He said, a gift blinded eyes. Listen.
And he urged him to take it, but he refused.
Listen.
Naaman said, if not, please let a couple of mules burden of arats be given to your abad.
Listen.
For your abad shall no longer offer olam, nor shall he sacrifice to other mighty ones.
Y'all hear what he said? He said, want to leave a couple of them now. He said, you know what I ain't gonna do? I ain't planning on offering nothing else and no Elohim, no other Elohim, none. Your body not gonna do it. I'm your servant now. Listen.
But to Yahuwah.
But Yahuwah, rather Yahuwah. Listen what else happened.
In this matter, may Yahuwah pardon your abide.
See that? He said, in this matter, may Yahuwah pardon me. What happened?
When my Adon goes into the Byth of Ramon to bow himself there.
When my abide, when my Adon, when he goes into the Byth of mine, and he bow himself down, what happened?
And he leans on his yod and bow himself in the Byth of Ramon.
Y'all hear what he do? And he leaned himself, when he bow himself in the Byth of mine, what happened?
When I bow myself.
When I do what now?
When I bow myself.
What happened?
In the Byth of Ramon.
In the Byth of Yahuwah.
In the Byth of Ramon.
What happened?
May Yahuwah pardon your abide in this matter.
Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego wasn't going down. That's where you at. They could have used that too. This event happened before them. They said, don't make no difference, we ain't doing it. See what he looked at? He looked at when I go in, my master go into his bed, and it's the house of Ramon, and he go down, and he go to prostrate himself, he gonna lean on me. And when I go down, may Yahuwah forgive me. Let's see what he said.
He said to him, go in shalom.
Go, you said go and die where?
Go in shalom. So he departed from him from a arats of distance.
Let me tell y'all something. Yahuwah had things that set up to come back for all us to look and consider. Our forefathers that came before, they were forced into a lot of situations. Yahuwah knew the situation of people and where they lob at. I wouldn't do it. But Yahuwah saw fit. He know what people had in their grow. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, they could have used that. They were great men too. They had somebody over them. The man over them told them they had to bow themselves. Said, and gave them the opportunity again. He said, listen, I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. When y'all hear it, go down. What did they do?
They didn't do it.
My name not on mine. See, there are people that are willing to hazard their life for this. You know, I ain't mad when I'm mine for what Yahuwah granted, what Yahuwah give me. I just know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I want my Lord to be, if he don't, I know he able.
That's right.
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 Well, mine was what he told him. He come from the Syrian people ruling for them. What he gonna do? He said, I'm gonna go in the house of Ramon. I understand when I do it though, ain't but one Elohim. But somebody be watching. That for me. Somebody be watching. So I know my Elohim able to deliver me, and if he don't, he able.
Right.
You better believe I'll be standing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff people do, and I try to get y'all, I know some of y'all kind of look through to this, forgive me, whatever. A lot of stuff I wouldn't do. See, they had opportunity, they could have used that too for reference. Yeah. I wouldn't use it, not for me. Not for what I know and where I'm at. Y'all got it? I gotta go. It's just like I sent y'all that clip out today with Joseph Wells. I had to come back. I had to come back. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
I gotta keep standing. I understand how Yahuwah moved for those whom he moved for. A lot of people go out, Yahuwah done granted them to be able to come back. Some more than one time. I ain't mad with them. I don't question Yahuwah nothing. I just know what I gotta do. I can't move it all.
Yeah.
But you come understanding where people at. That's why I tell you, where people at based on what you'll do. Now some of y'all, you got that among thing working for you. You'll try it and you'll go play with it. I gotta take a stance.
Right.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
That's been every one of y'all. You gotta look at where they at. You know, think about a fiery furnace. Burning forever, at least get out the situation and do better. They said, we're not gonna be able to do that. See, I appreciate the people that came before me for what they stood. I appreciate his conversation and recognize Yahuwah the only Elohim. There is no other Elohim, and he won't be offering none. He said, but just know when I go into the house of Ramon, though, when my master go down, he leans on me. And I'm gonna go down with him. He said, you allow me, Yahuwah, forgive me for it. Because it ain't in my heart. It's some people, Yahuwah got to do that. You got to know where people at. I just money for me. My heart already made up. I'll be standing. Mm-hmm. They got a white master gonna go down, he gonna fall, he gonna hold on to me, or he gonna stand. Mm-hmm. And now he hold on to me, all you gonna be able to do is keep standing, sir. I'm not gonna be able to go down.
Yeah.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate you, again, growth level, where you at, where your servitude at, where your mindset at. Folks, it don't matter about these people's rights and what these people got. We got a stand we got to take. And our stand going to prove, just like them, what you think let them do the separation between them and the other people that were there? They told the Yahudim won't do it.
Right.
That's what separated them. They know the Yahudim wouldn't do it. Had they went down, they was just like the rest of the people.
Right.
We ain't doing it. Listen, we too late in the game now to try to go and reinvent the wheel. The wheel been made, and we finna roll. And we'll
Yes,
be
sir.
going this way. Y'all got it? Give Mr. Yahuchanan a hand clap.